Wait, I just realized something. That's how black people go Super Saiyan. They just get so hype.
Yeah, well, we were last left off on Ghost Train.
Soul Train.
I'm so sorry, Scow.
Oh, please let adult Yvonne have a massive afro.
I'm gonna pull up the previous episode just to see where we left off.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfectly spherical.
Just perfectly spherical afro. But now he's a '90s kid. '90s kids don't get afros.
Dude, he could be he could be an awesome throwback. He could bring it back.
Afros are always around.
I mean, they are, but you gotta be a certain type of person. You gotta have a certain type of face and head now for an afro to justify it, rather than just everybody gets an afro.
I mean, D-Cell, did you ever see a picture of me when I had my afro?
I'm so confused. Remember, wait, are you black this whole time and you just never told me?
You didn't know?
Wait, you're actually black? Holy shit, I didn't know! Oh, I feel like such shit, because for once I can say, holy shit, you did not sound black, and it's not directed at me.
No, bitch, I'm white.
Okay. Okay, I was getting real confused for a second.
Or am I?
You see, now you're playing these games. So I'm just gonna have to stay safe and W white.
Dude, Irish, Scottish, Dutch, Welsh, German, Russian, Ukrainian. I am ultra white.
As pure as the Russian snow.
Yes, and every fragment of my bloodline is trained to dislike the English.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything witty for that. Timeline dress. No.
Okay, so yeah, you guys had seen the train.
Yeah. Huh?
Or heard Justine mention the train. But you just stopped Eddie, or not Eddie, Jesse.
Stopped him from running off without, everyone else.
Can you at least admit that that's a pretty good white phrase?
Yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, it's not even that bad on you. It's
I inherited thick hair from both my mother and father. I'm gonna have this hair until I'm 5 years in the ground. It's literally gonna be like Brooke, where even my corpse still has amazing hair.
Hair sticks around long after you're dead.
No, but we're talking literally. You could bring me back as a zombie with still perfect hair.
Perfect hair forever.
Oh, I remember that show.
You're not supposed to.
Perfect
hair. Okay, let me stop derailing.
Yeah, let's get the show on the road. So first thing is first. Aspirations. Cletus, CJ. You got both of your aspirations.
Yeah.
So you need 2 more aspirations, buddy.
Well, one of them, the short term one, is going to be don't get kidnapped by evil trains.
Oddly hopeful.
Oddly paranoid.
The second one is gonna be like find out more about this whole thing that's going on, this whole conspiracy we've walked into. It's
Find
not
out
really,
more
not really a
about-
conspiracy because it's not. There aren't any people involved except us that we know of, but
Right.
more about this like the if the like train relates to the gun or if these lights that are being seen.
Find out more about the train.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Train. Oh shit! I was.
Okay. Eddie. You have Be the Fastest Kid
Yeah.
and a blank aspiration.
Ooh, I'm going to say use whatever. Use whatever supplies or money that I can scrounge up to try to make Justine's birthday party go smoothly. We're getting a cake, but we're also going to need like streamers and like those little joke drinks and poppers. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Make
the
Justine's birthday party go smoothly and Be the Fastest Kid. Too long.
So far, I've proven I'm the proven I'm the fastest.
You haven't had the opportunity since you took the aspiration.
True.
I went to the wrong Twitch. I went to my Twitch. That's not where this is. I'm proper Twitch now. Alright, Yvonne, you have protect your friends and get extra snacks.
So I have my third aspiration filled. Oh wait,
There's just two.
Yeah.
So you comfortable with those two?
Generally protect my friends. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one.
All right. Still want to get extra snacks?
It's a hard debate on whether snacks are more important or ghost train now. I'll actually change this to a aspiration and say we already have somebody investigating the ghost train, right? Who wants to figure out the secret behind it?
Yeah.
I guess in case the ghost train is dangerous. Now that overlays with protect friends.
Suplex the ghost train?
No, I haven't played Final Fantasy. Wait, is that Final Fantasy come out yet?
Huh?
Has that Final Fantasy where that happened come out yet?
Real life?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Which one was it?
I think it was
5?
5, I think. Yeah.
Where you suplex the train.
yeah.
Yeah, that was 92.
Because it was Sabin. Did it.
Okay, then that was 94.
So still out.
I'm real tempted to actually make that aspiration, but I don't think I.
Suplex the train.
I'm 10. I probably believe in myself. Yeah, let's put suplex the ghost train. It's a possible aspiration.
Suplex the ghost train.
I'm 10 years old. I believe I can do it. Why can't I suplex a train?
I will let you score that if you make a reasonable attempt to do so. All right, Jesse. J.
Just don't dramatic fail and get run over by the train.
You know, if it starts racing at us, I think I'm just gonna have to abandon that attempt.
Yeah.
Yvonne got run over by a ghost train.
You
I
have
have-
give gun to the cop.
Yep, and that one was quote unquote wrapped up.
Read that one.
Yep. And I've still got organise a slumber party, I mean a sleepover, and I've added in save my friends from danger.
Save. And... Okay. Lalu. You have organized Justine's birthday party and a blank aspiration.
Yes, I'm gonna be doing the same thing as CJ and like wanting to find out more about the ghost train.
Okay. That is aspiration stuff. Justine doesn't get any aspiration. She doesn't exist.
Justine doesn't get any aspirations because she's a black woman in the 90s.
Ooh. Ooh. Too soon.
Hottest fire.
Be taught fire.
Huh, the world's largest afro is smaller than I thought it'd be.
Rem, please. We got ghost strains. Don't derail with afros.
Alright, so let's drag you guys over. So previously, you guys found a gun, which you guys tried to turn into Eddie's dad, who could not see it.
Tried to be responsible. They couldn't see it.
Then, when you returned to the woods to Fort Butt Spider, Justine saw some lights in the distance and heard a ghost train. Well, heard a train that everyone is now calling a ghost train.
It's better than the finger blast train.
Oh, the finger blast train's pretty awesome. Everyone wants to get on board the finger blast train.
I don't know about that.
Wouldn't it be better to be called the train of thought because we keep losing it?
I mean, we've never found it, so that's like...
Pretty much.
And Jesse started to go off into the woods in the direction of the train. But you guys clambered down to stop it.
Going to investigate the train.
That is where we'll pick up.
So this train, you know, I'm 10, but generally I know trains need tracks, right?
It is a reasonable theory.
So where's this train coming from? I don't remember seeing any tracks.
We just
Wait, I'm gonna-
check it. Back to the Future 3 has come out yet. It has.
I want to look for a club on the a stick to use as a club.
It's more of a survival
Yeah.
Survival.
with survival, yeah.
I have my trusty slingshot.
Find a good sturdy stick to use.
Sounds weird, but I suppose I'm going to have the unloaded gun on hand. I mean, you know what? No, I'm a kid, but I'm not super retarded. I will have a Swiss Army knife out there.
I mean, I'll take the unloaded gun if you want the stick.
No.
Club.
No, I'm saying that none of us should be waving around a gun.
Well, I mean, why would we need a gun? We go up to trains all the time back in town, and those are fine.
Sure, but there shouldn't be a train
Those
here.
ones aren't ghosts, though.
Might be a ghost train.
Ain't nothing wrong with ghosts. Jesus is the Holy Spirit, and he's cool.
Yeah, but there's also demons and stuff in there.
Wait, say what?
Didn't he kill a whole bunch of people?
Oh
Who?
no, Jesus didn't harm a soul.
Well, what about that pig?
Okay, I guess, but
Hey,
bacon's
animals
real
don't have
tasty.
souls.
I don't think anyone can be blamed for wanting to eat, tasty food.
Oh, my mom has this really awesome recipe where it's like you take bacon and wrap it around a little chunk of pineapple, but then you put a little sprinkle of Parmesan in it.
You're
It's
making
amazing.
making me real hungry right now. But what I'm trying to get at is that maybe if we go up to the train looking all scary, we'll make them afraid and they'll will try to run away or hurt us back.
How do we look scary?
Gotta put on our war faces.
Well, Jesse's got a knife.
Mm-hmm. And it's not a big knife, it's sharp, I guess.
Still might scare him. We might want to go up to the ghost train all friendly-like and see what's going on.
Jesse will frown and then we'll swap it to corkscrew mode. As opposed to having the knifey point out. There, now no one needs to be scared of it.
Thanks, Jesse.
It's fine.
Oh, come on. Maybe we'll go down to that train. We'll make some new friends. Some new ghost friends.
Ghost friends would be awesome.
Like Casper.
Yeah.
So, Yvonne will start marching towards the train.
Sounds about right to me. Yeah,
And
let's go.
And I have my slingshot and a pocket full of rocks. Because I'm not afraid to Dennis the Menace something.
Assuming I found a good stick with my one success, I'll have a stick club.
Yeah, you found one with the one success.
Yeah.
And you guys go marching off. Direction of the train.
What time is it, by the way?
Well, the sun is just set. It is getting real dark. This is probably around the time where you guys would be expected home.
We'll just look for a little bit, okay? We don't want to get lost out here.
Should probably be going to bed.
I mean, tomorrow's the weekend, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't remember. I feel
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
it
still
was
midweek.
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
The test
'cause
is
they
on
pulled off
Friday.
days on-
Yeah.
Yeah, and the test is on Friday.
What you're saying is we should come back on Friday?
I'm not sure.
I guess so.
Train hunting?
Yeah, alright, we can go ghost train hunting on Friday. We don't want to get lost out here if it gets too dark.
Suppose if it's a real train, it'll be back on a schedule, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I will check my super cool, awesome watch. By which I mean, you know, one of those really cheap, like $5 sports watches that vaguely work. And you look at that.
They work if you hold it right.
Yeah. So like, it was around. What time is it exactly?
Sundown.
All right, it's around insert time here that we heard the mysterious ghost train.
Sundown, no repair.
Summer, or it's getting into summer. So 7:30. Actually, no, it's further up north than 6:30. 6:30
Probably
to 7?
actually about 7:30.
Yeah, okay.
So the ghost train
This
moves
is
at
an entirely
7:30.
different region than I live, so I don't know it offhand.
Yeah.
Well, if Washington is just about on the same longitude that I'm at, I think it should be set. The sun should be setting in the summer, right around 7:30 to 8:30, I think.
Well, let me tell you, if it's right around this time right now the sun has just started to set
So I think it would probably be around
in
7.
Wisconsin.
apparently, according to Google, sundown time for Seattle, Washington, for this time of year would be 8:49.
Sounds about right. That's about like 7:30, 49 for me.
You know, 8:49. You know, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time to stop and go home.
Guys.
And like, if we do this on Friday, like, you can get like some tents and stuff and maybe camp out.
Or we could bring stuff up to Fort Butt Spider.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah,
before-
sleep over at Fort Butt Spider. I can
I'll
get
make
stuff
sure
for
to
that.
bring snacks, but we shouldn't be here for too long. I mean, after all, how hard is it to find a train?
Well, I know, but then it would, be nice to hang out.
Yeah, and that way parents won't miss us at all.
Yeah.
Because we'll be camping.
Uh-huh.
All right, the camping trip set. Out of character, real quick. When's Justine's birthday again? Or planned birthday party?
You
Or
know,
is
it's
it-
never been mentioned.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. So it's just
It's
We're-
soon. That's
it is hopefully not Half-Life Valve.
Nebulous point in the future.
Okay.
Turns out her birthday is like in January. Lalu's just really looking forward to getting started. She just thinks that far in advance, and everyone else goes along with it and didn't realize.
Well, for now,
Sounds about right.
it's time for bed.
Oh, so you guys look around for a little bit and then turn back. It's the sun. Once the light starts to get real dim.
Because we're all good kids, and we decided not to stay out at night to investigate the ghost train. Probably saving our soul. This is when the ghost train chases us.
Everyone heads home.
I'm sorry, what? I missed something.
Nope, we're all just going home. We're deciding not to stay up and investigate ghost train. Just gonna do it later.
Okay. Could I
Everyone's
ask?
a scaredy cat.
Could I ask my folks if there is a train that runs back there?
You can. You're free to ask your parents whatever.
Mom, is there a train back behind Justine's house?
No. Used to be a train that ran through town, but
What happened
shut
to
that
it?
down a long time ago.
Because we were exploring, I think we could have heard a train whistle.
I'm sure you just misheard it. No trains come through this part of town. Or this part of the state.
Spooky.
I have my own question for my parents. For my mother.
What do you got?
Mama, can you make sure to make macaroni and cheese for everybody tomorrow?
long as you do well in school. Do well in your schooling.
Hmm.
You know, I want a C plus.
Hmm.
As long as you do your best in your schooling. How's that?
Yvonne will nod vigorously. Pretty sure the last time we did a test, I did well. Pretty sure. Just gonna go off that gut feeling. Tomorrow will be Friday, right?
Tomorrow will be Thursday. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
2
so we get-
days.
Okay, 2 days until train hunt.
Speaking of, does anybody else have things to do, talking to adults or?
Yes.
Okay, Lalo.
So yeah, when get home, I'll rush up to hey, Dad. Hey, Daddy, Dad, like, we had like a little quiz today, and look at the grade I got.
I'm gonna go with my gut feeling about how your parents would react. And
Sure.
say he doesn't look at it, but he pats you on the head. Says,
Oh, hurt.
"Good, good. Keep it up."
It's like, yeah, yes, Dad.
Dad, please acknowledge my existence.
And he flips the page in his paper. Yeah, stocks. Yes.
Not quite yet at the level of desperation to try to talk to him about stocks and bonds as a 10-year-old.
but it reaches. That happens at 14.
Bonds and stocks. Investments. Capital. Can't hear shit.
That's because I'm not talking yet.
Hmm?
Cletus will look in the ammo crate that his dad had to see if he can find bullets that fit the revolver.
Thmirt.
I believe it takes 45s.
No, you said it took 38s. That was
38
something
special.
quite special about it.
38 special.
I can't remember brain good.
So caught up in you, little girl.
Should I make a check for that? Or...
Hi.
Yeah, let's
Oh shit! Wait, I have something else to go ask.
Alright, we'll wrap back there in a second. Roll a d10.
Who? Oh, wait, CJ.
Nope.
0 dice.
You rolled 0 dice.
Oh, wait.
Gotta make it a chance.
Oh, do I? Do
Yeah, you didn't
one?
have. You need to have at least a dice.
Hmm.
7.
7. You find a couple. Look like 38s. You have dots and firearms, right?
Yeah, 2 of them.
So you can identify them. You have 3.
Please just stick them in a little baggie.
At least you're a homeschooler.
Wait, what does that mean?
You don't have to get caught bringing bullets to school.
This is 96. This is before like people started caring.
It is. You don't have to be the Instigator. Good. It's good. All right. Anybody want to do anything else? Yvonne?
Oh yes, right.
Yeah, that was your
Oh,
thing.
sorry.
Go for it.
Alright.
Mama, I want to
Okay.
ask: does the Bible say anything about a soul train?
Okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
The Soul Train.
I have no idea how a black mother would react to
I
a
don't.
kid asking about a soul train in the Bible. Please feel free to enlighten me, DCL. What do you think? Your reaction.
Top of my head, 3 variations. Rather one, whether one she goes like, "Oh, here they go, modernizing the Bible again." 2, she says, "Y'all need Jesus some more." Or 3, she completely brushes it off and starts cracking jokes.
What about all of the above?
Yeah, didn't you know Jesus had the absolute greatest afro that ever existed?
No, that one.
Let's see. Let's go with
He
she
danced
will
like
tell
that.
you about her, favorite genre, music, disco,
that is a fair assumption.
and tell you need to read the Bible some more.
All right, I'll make sure of it, Mama.
So she will sit you down in front of a Bible.
And it's not one of those little ones, it's the big one.
Ray will make a mental note of making sure he brings his little CD player with the music his mom mentioned.
CD? You're not even working a little old cassette.
Oh yeah, they're right. You gotta
I mean,
remember.
cassettes are very 80s. CDs are pretty 90s.
I mean,
Nice.
I don't see Yvonne as
Bro,
having like an expensive CD player though.
Bro, I had cassettes in the 90s. I still have cassettes.
I'm not saying they didn't exist. I'm saying, CDs got popular.
My Cat Stevens greatest hits is
I
still on
remember
cassette.
playing Pokemon Red and Blue while listening to Britney Spears' first CD on the way to school.
Sounds about correct.
My 90s life was so 90s.
It very much was.
Alright, so Jesse,
Yeah.
for adults.
I don't know if my dad is home in the weekdays until quite late. So mum would probably be around. And I think I will ask her about ghosts. I want to see if there's any parental wisdom.
Remind me about your family. What kind of family talking about?
So James Baker is Air Force dad, and Tammy Baker is a receptionist. I don't have any siblings, and I have a large number of comic books, and I go shopping with dad for them once a month, but otherwise don't really get any pocket money. I don't think I've got anything along the lines of issues with my family. It's pretty well adjusted.
Okay. Do you think your mother would believe in ghosts?
I don't know. Could leave it up to random chance.
Okay.
The
Have you roll a
hypocrisy,
chance out of that? Roll a d10.
the hypocrisy in the situation is that she's probably Christian, so the answer should be yes.
No, it turns out she's a hardcore Satanist.
That is a nat 1.
That is.
Oh, so she's atheist.
She thinks
She's a
uh, she thinks that ghosts. Fucking people yelling in the fucking background. What the fuck, bro? She thinks ghosts were invented by TV personalities in order to sell tickets to crazy shows and make money off of the grieving and the bereaved.
Full cynic.
I mean, she's not
She's
100%
not
wrong.
She's
Yeah.
not wrong, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
So yeah, she's full cynic. She does not believe in ghosts. She thinks that they're just made up by dumb TV personalities,
Okay.
and encourages you to think the same. Think, with your brain. Use rational thought.
Alright, sure. We'll feel a little bit emboldened. It must be that there is some kind of reason or an answer as to this whole ghost train phenomenon.
Phenomena. Phenomena.
All right. Anybody else during the week? During Thursday and Friday?
I mean, we could, go to the library and poke around about trains and ghost stories there some more.
Good. That's true.
And at some point I need to, Biggie and I do need to go to the candy store about a candy cake.
Are you gonna bring Eddie into it?
Gotta see a man about a cake.
How good is Eddie at keeping secrets?
Oh, Eddie's pretty good.
Yeah, he's so good that he can't even, he physically cannot tell the truth to his dad in a way that makes him believe him.
I mean, he hasn't told his dad about his big brother's M80 collection.
Beg pardon, sorry?
Wait,
M8 Don't you know what M80s are?
Oh, sorry, I just misheard you.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
hasn't told his dad yet about his older brother's M80 collection.
Those are pirates' friends. Because they're mateys.
I see what
I love you and hate you at the same time.
You're welcome.
I think that's a fair statement.
I mean, I want to keep it a secret from Justine, and, have it be a surprise, but also, not do a whole lot of running around as the whole friend group except her, because that's just a good way to make her feel excluded and shitty.
Smart.
That's your call then. Whether I'm involved or not.
Although you did, one of your aspirations is to do with it, isn't it?
Yeah. And I have enough side jobs.
I would feel more shitty about, fucking you that much meta-wise, than I would about,
I mean, he can always pursue the birthday thing on his own.
This is true, yeah. I mean,
That's your call. I need to step away for 3 seconds.
sure.
It's up to you guys.
I'm
You
fine
guys
with
want to
being
stop at the
unincluded.
library though?
Oh,
Yeah. Can't hurt.
Yeah, Thursday we can have everybody meet up at the library.
Excellent. Gonna learn us a book.
Gonna learn us a heckin'.
Alright.
I want to learn to heckin' up.
All right. So let's all meet up at the library.
All right, I'm back. What's consensus?
I think at some point I'm gonna like tell the non-Justine people in private, and then we can, decide case by case as to who arranges what. But
Very well.
for now, we're going to a library for ghosts and trains and trains and ghosts.
Interesting.
I found this movie called Train Spotting.
No.
Don't.
Getting a bunch of 10-year-olds to watch
No.
Really fuck everyone up terribly.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
that.
I don't know what this movie is.
It's not pleasant.
It's
It's really not.
Let's
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
DCL, it's one of those things that if you want to know about it, you look it up on your own time.
Yeah.
I'm in an agreement there.
Okay, tell me this. Would it be so bad that if we actually sat down and watched it, would our characters lose points of innocence?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll continue.
So it would be a pretty deep gamble, that's for sure.
It is a British black comedy. That's about all you need to know.
It's dark. The themes are very dark.
Yeah.
Well,
And it's not out yet, in fact.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It came out, well, at least in the UK, it's February '96.
Oh, in US, it's July.
Oh, wow. And those were the days when there were massive disparities. But yeah, I'm glad they are past.
Oh god, I just realized something. Right now is around the time of The Lion King and Aladdin. Robin Williams is awesome to little kids, but in the early thousands, he's gonna make 1 hour photo and Death to Smoochie.
for now, we are in the library. What are we researching exactly? I'm trying to get us back onto the, I was going to make a horrible pun, but I'm going to resist there. Because puns are the devil.
Local history.
Back on the right track.
Shut up!
Ow.
Resisted it and you
Ow!
just did it.
Very loud.
I say we research local history, ghosts, and trains. Hopefully, we'll get something in that little blob of thought.
Can I read the books about trains? No offense, but history is kind of boring.
Planes
All
and
my mom ever
automobiles.
All my mom ever does is teach me about it.
But that's really, really, really old history, isn't it?
You know
I mean,
things are really bad when you're so bored you want to look up things about trains.
You're a 10-year-old kid. You love trains. What are you talking about?
And trains are pretty fucking awesome.
You're a 10-year-old kid in the 90s. Trains are one of the coolest things to you.
Especially an old steam or coal train.
Or an old steam
Or
and
an-
soul train.
I was
Exactly.
about to say, or in Yvonne's case, one that's wearing a gold chain called the Soul Train.
For jokes for later. Yvonne wants the trains.
I'll take ghosts.
The librarian will show you to a nice book about trains for someone of your age.
It's called Trains, the Little Engine That
Thomas
Could.
the Tank Engine.
Or
He's not that young.
Yeah.
Thomas. Okay, yeah, he's not that young. It's Thomas the Dank Engine.
It's not that early 2000s.
I think I'm gonna look into like the old, old trains that were in this area. I suppose. See what like old maps and shit look like.
I guess I'll take ghosts.
I'll do like you know, local legends.
Mm,
And we can add an extra dice by taking our time with it.
Sure. You could spend the evening just looking up books and get a +2.
I'm
Sounds good to
gonna
me.
assist on local legends.
So, this is. Would this be
Everybody can roll that.
investigation or study?
Your choice.
Well, they're conveniently identical.
Yeah, they're the same for me.
So what's so it's like CJ's like assisting with local legends. Is that like a flat modifier or what? Also, we're like regular humans. We do regain willpower on sleeping, don't we?
Yeah.
Is it just me that's everybody's breaking up?
That you were specifically breaking up there.
I think it's just on your end.
Okay.
We regain willpower when sleeping. I'm gonna start spending it like hotcakes then.
Don't
How
spend
much-
them like hotcakes. You'd eat those too.
Oh, how much willpower do we get per night?
1 point per sleep.
Fair enough.
But yeah, but how much does like is CJ going to be like providing me with bonus dice, or just like rolling on his own and we take which is better?
Yeah, let's see what he rolls to add to your dice pool. What'd you get?
Do I just do the same?
Same roll, yeah.
Can I choose investigation instead of study?
Oh boy.
Wait, she said they were the same, so. For hers.
Same for her.
I got-
My internet is making you guys all robots.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Beep boop. I am Bender. Please let me insert my girder.
That is a terrible Bender impression.
I don't have the energy to do my own.
What is working with my internet? Nothing. I'm not downloading anything. It's just
Have you
weird shit.
maybe refresh Roll20?
Here you go, I give you 1 dice.
Okay. Wow.
Nice!
You know what, let's spend a willpower. Let's try for it.
Oh,
Oh,
Oof.
Actually, is it too late for me to try to spend willpower on mine?
Hey, one of those successes was a 10 again, too.
Yeah. I mean, all you need is 1. The difference between 1 and 5 is the main thing.
Oh yeah, we don't have that perk yet that lets us get bunch more clues on a success, which is apparently a thing.
Not
But-
surprised.
what do you
Alright,
know?
let's go down in order. Jesse, you got 3 successes. What were you researching?
I wanted to find old maps of the area and find out if this place has changed over time and there used to be a train running through it.
Okay, you could find an old map. And see a train used to run alongside this road.
Yeah, interesting.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near. There is no evidence of, so through my looking, there's no evidence of anything train or big whistle based up in that direction.
No.
Curious. Curious indeed. Okay. I'll let everyone know that.
All right, Eddie, you got one success. What were you researching?
I was researching local I guess ghost stories from around the area.
They don't really have much on that subject. Unless you were to go through all like the microfiche.
The what?
The microfiche.
We sort of blew that up last time, though, didn't we?
Yeah. They
Well-
still have not replaced it.
It kind of went on fire, I believe.
That's probably why she's giving. She's not letting us near anything expensive at the moment.
Hey, Lalu, Jesse,
Yeah,
I have a question about you two. How
sure.
are you two so smart?
I'm not. I'm just patient.
I just, like, remember things really good. Like, tell me something, I almost never forget.
I ate Brussels sprouts.
What did I have for breakfast a whole month ago?
Did you tell her what you ate for
Oh,
breakfast a month ago?
It's always out of character. You always see what's on his face from breakfast.
Let me just open up the Innocence book. See what sort of roll I need to make for my eidetic memory.
I can
Pretty
tell
sure
you.
you don't outside of
it-
combat.
It depends on the version of the eidetic memory merit that is in the book.
I'm telling you right now, it was a jar of Crisco.
Oh.
Of what, sorry?
Oh yeah, under
Pancakes.
normal
Oh.
circumstances, you do not need to roll to recall a fact. Under stress,
not
it's int plus composure or int plus study with a +2.
As someone who also has eidetic memory, I'm saying pancakes.
Wait, do you say pancakes in character?
Yes.
Oh,
Pancakes.
And it had like they had like strawberry syrup on, didn't they?
Yeah.
man, you both remembered. I'm around a lot of smart people.
I didn't
I'm
remember.
not that smart. I just remember stuff.
But remembering stuff's all a part of intelligence, isn't it?
I guess.
I mean, what else do you do
Well-
besides remember stuff? That's all school makes us do.
Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree.
Well, how do you do it? Just remember things.
Brussels
I don't know.
sprouts.
It just remembers.
Yeah.
Like it's just there.
Maybe I should try harder just to remember things. Oh well, I was just curious is all. I want to figure out how to be smart too, so I can help investigate this ghost strain.
My sister gets mad at me when I talk about it.
The ghost strain?
No. Remembering real good.
That's weird. How'd your sister get mad at you for that?
She doesn't. She thinks I'm being smart.
No, I mean, but you are smart. That's a good thing. It's okay, CJ. I won't get mad at you for being smarter than me.
I heard you can get smarter by eating Brussels sprouts and fish.
Well, I eat plenty of those. I must just need to eat more.
And apparently, if you eat spinach, you'll get super strong, like Popeye.
Oh,
Huh.
I eat all my spinach. That's why
You
Mama says I'm so big.
You can tell.
I have mine in pasta sometimes. Sorry, pasta.
Pista.
It's okay, Jesse. I know you'll grow big and strong too.
I don't want to be that big. I like being small and moving good.
And then Jesse ends up having a small frame merit when they're an adult.
You never know.
Boom, boom, boom. Well, I guess if you get back to investigating the trains, I got like 2 whole books already read on it. They don't seem to tell me much.
They don't tell you much? Seems kind
Actually,
of
I
strange.
haven't made my train roll yet, so third. Is
Yes.
it intelligence academics?
It's
Study or intelligence investigation.
Okay, let me see what my investigation is. So far, none. So it's a -3 either way. It's a chance dice either way.
I was about to say, can they roll academics pity?
I can't even roll. I can't even use willpower to make that not suck.
Yep, of course it was.
Nice.
So what does Biggie set on fire this time?
I think, to be fair, the last fire was me.
I don't think the
How
librarian
would
gave us
you-
anything flammable this time.
Dramatic fail.
Reading its book
A
on
nasty paper cut.
Accidentally tear a page out of the book trying to turn the.
Ah,
escape.
yeah.
No.
No,
Even
no,
worse.
no,
Even,
no,
no,
no.
even worse. Sneezing into the book.
I was gonna say fall asleep from how boring it is.
That could
like drool all over it and ruin it. Because that's not just, book ruining, that's also embarrassing in front of his friends.
That's pretty true.
Not gonna lie, if I look over and see Yvonne doing that, I am doing a sarcastic slow clap.
Yeah, I don't think anyone blames you if you do the slow clap.
What happens third? I see you sitting there and contemplating.
I am actually sitting back and contemplating too, so that's weird. So you see, you're a big kid.
Mm-hmm.
You're usually able to get things down from the highest shelves.
Oh no.
But this book that you were after was on the highest shelf.
Oh.
And you were pretty confident you could grab it. So you just, leaned up and, maybe you got your foot on the first shelf to kind of boost you. And you're a big kid. While grabbing this book that you're after, you cause several others to come toppling down on top of you.
Okay.
Smacking you on the head. Then you're pretty sure the shelf that you were stepping on cracks. And you now have a splitting headache.
And I'm buried under a pile of books, aren't I?
Like 5 books.
Okay. Not actually.
5
You didn't
books?
bring the whole shelf down on top of you. Some were just precariously placed on top of the book that you were after.
Considering my deck score, that's amazing.
We covered it in 5 books and 1 Playboy mag that someone hid in the really boring train book.
Oh.
You have the headache condition. You're going to take a -1 penalty on all mental skill checks.
No,
No,
because
don't do that.
that's what I needed right now.
No, don't do that. He can't get any dumber.
Until your headache goes away.
Wait, let's see what tough does if it doesn't. This.
You just headbutt the books right back.
Anything that will give me more than a negative intelligence that I would have.
You might be able to recover from a physical injury a little bit faster.
Your character was push on through pain or exhaustion. Each dot in this merit eliminates a negative modifier on a 1-for-1 basis caused by injury or fatigue.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a split headache, but you don't predict penalties.
Well
from it.
played.
Good
It
job.
hurts.
Shirts, but I'm not any more retarded than I am now.
I'm not even being sarcastic. Good job remembering that.
All right, so Lalu. Oh, and Yvonne. The book you were after contains nothing useful.
Hmm. At least it was a fun time to read books.
It contains information about trains in a mechanical sense.
Mama says
It's a very
learning.
dry read.
Mama says learning friends is never time wasted, except for when it's time wasted. And I suppose it really is just a waste of time.
So Lalu, you'd gotten 4 successes, and you were researching
Local legends and
local
stuff.
legends. That is kind of in the same boat as local ghost stories. There's not a whole lot available in the library, but I mean, you got 4 successes.
There might at least be enough to, point us in a new direction.
Local legend.
Yeah, like potentially asking my granddad if he knows anything.
I forget the name of this town.
Dullsburg.
No, I named it.
It's the worst city on the face of the planet. The devil's armpit itself.
Detroit?
Pittsburgh.
Does anybody remember what the name of the town is?
Oh shit. Fuck.
This town we're in?
Yeah.
No, I forgot already.
Actually, no, I
You
don't
people
remember.
with the eidetic memories.
I don't
I remember the name of the town we're going to be in as adults. That's New Haven. I don't know the name of this one.
Is this the town of Fingerblast? Town Butt Spider.
Shit.
On Mount Fingerblast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my section for residents is just a description of the house, not an address or anything.
Totally innocuous. The children aren't gonna die, Bitville.
Sounds about correct.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So we kind of, I guess this means we can't really do much but try to look for the train then.
I wasn't. I still got.
Oh, okay.
Lalo. I was just trying to remember the name of the town because. While researching, you pick up a little almost looks to have been put
We're
there by
dumb
someone.
as fuck, you guys.
Hmm?
Wait, what?
Okay.
No, it's written right there in front of us. We're kind of dumb.
We all just had a Let's Player moment.
Hmm.
Oh, according to chat, DCL, Moxall would like Yvonne to become an awakened mage under the Tower of Gains and cast Fist.
The Tower of Gains.
The Tower of Gains.
I like that a lot.
I might actually do that just because of that.
It's a good tower right there. It's a real good tower.
It's not even a tower in the traditional sense. It's
Just a big fucking guy.
No, it's just a giant flexed arm that's just jutting into the sky.
Mm.
Well, yes, the city of Oak Hill.
Yeah, sorry for that.
Yeah, so while researching, you come across a little handmade book that looks to have been just put there by somebody. It's obviously not a library book. It's like this little handmade pamphlet about the Black Beast of Oak Hill.
Yeah, why the beast got to be black? I say so that DCL doesn't have to.
Thank you. I wanted to, but I didn't
I
want
know. I really did know that you immediately wanted to.
Dude,
I'm
you can't-
sorry, the African American beast of.
That's worse.
It is.
It really
That's why.
is.
And DCL, I declare that you cannot use the black card today because you mistook me for a black guy.
Mm,
He mistook you for a black guy because you told him you were.
Yeah, you did say yourself, Remy.
Doesn't mean that he.
I mean,
Didn't
here's
have
the
to buy
the
it.
real reason why you can't take away my black card, because a white person taking away a black card in 2018.
Well played.
We can't steal somebody's property. We're not black.
True.
Interesting direction to take that one, but sure.
I mean, it's I can't even be mad because it's so historically wrong.
And true. I'm pretty sure you'd take offense to me owning any part of you anymore.
Exactly.
I
Anymore?
convinced DCL that I was black at one point too.
Look, all I'm saying is that when people always say, "Well, you don't sound black," and I always get pissed off when somebody else who doesn't sound black says, "I'm black too." I like to give them the benefit of the doubt for a little bit, unless they're clearly just like Southern white trash.
I think I sound pretty fucking white.
I mean, yeah, but
You know it.
everybody says I sound like a white person, so
You don't
Yeah.
sound like a
No.
white person. Maybe to black people.
no, like literally No, you can't even do that. The first time I told you I was black, you were surprised. Like literally everybody in FinChat thought I was white until I told them otherwise. Now you guys are just used to the idea because it's been years.
To be honest, for the most part, I
Don't give a fuck.
can't really tell any sort of like racial accents.
Yeah, but you're not American, so it's not important to you.
This is true.
Yeah, all of our black people sound like English people because they are.
Exactly. And they're the coolest black people. But
Yeah,
continuing
got
on.
The Idris Elba.
Fucking English black accents is the best. Fuck, I'm so. But yes, continuing on.
And that guy from Attack the Block.
Ah, damn it! Stop third. Like,
No, not the guys from Attack the Block. They're that's just a bit too hard in fucking London, bruv.
It's
But that's what's his butt? John Boyega.
Yeah. No, he's actually a fantastic actor too.
All right. So yeah, we find a pamphlet at the Black Beast of Oak Hill.
Mhm.
The ferocious black beast.
Black bees. We're looking about trains. We haven't even seen that many animals in the forest.
I see plenty.
Guess I'm just not looking hard enough.
Also,
I remember that I guy from school mentioned that he mentioned to me about like a weird animal up at the Albertson cabin.
oh yeah, you're right.
Maybe we should find it and make it the official pet of Fort Spider.
I mean, you
Oh,
don't
wait.
make a thing a pet, and only way you would make Itch really jealous.
Yeah, I forgot about Itch for a second. I'm sorry, Itch. I'll make sure to bring extra jerky next time as an apology.
Yeah, Ferret peeks up from inside my shirt and gives you a look that is temporarily very judgmental.
Oh,
How
Evan
could-
will look abashed.
How can a ferret look judgmental?
Well,
You've never
he's
had
just
a whole
really
ferret.
good at it.
It's really expressive eyebrows.
Yeah, he puts on his angry eyebrows.
I'll be right
So-
back, guys.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
Oh my god, they make little
Continue
hoodies.
to go off the rails.
Oh my god, they make little hoodies for ferrets.
Of course they do. Ferrets rock.
Oh my god, they can stick out their tongues like people. Oh.
Also, quite explicitly, this is how a ferret looks judgmental.
Yeah, that seems about correct.
See, it's expressive eyes.
Mm-hmm.
At least they don't have resting judgmental face like every single cat in the world.
Some cats actually have resting feed me face.
That too, I suppose.
My brother's friend just had her cat staying over at her house because they're going down to North Carolina, and he had one eye.
Mm.
Everyone loves a one-eyed cat.
Ferrets can stick out their tongues like people. That's fucking adorable. Look at that picture.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but do they sometimes do it do it on accident by like not bringing it all the way back in?
I don't know.
Because when cats do that, that is the cutest thing.
What to break? What? Forget to bring their tongue back in?
Yeah, like not bring it back in all the way properly after they've like meowed or taken a drink of water or something. And yeah, just like the top end of it is still sticking out.
They have the little blip.
Yes.
There's another good one.
Oh,
Ta-da, ta-da-da-da.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-ba, ba-ba-bum.
Then it's pretty great.
Let me see if I can find another. Oh, I think they do the blep thing, Merzendi.
yay.
Take a look.
Oh.
I wonder if Onyx Path will watch this episode too.
I have no idea.
There's a picture of Itch putting on his adventuring gear.
Oh my god, it's like a tiny pilot.
Oh my god, the fucking aviator ferret.
Yeah. Where's Lily at?
Lily is lost in her world. I have no idea.
She dwells in Dogville now.
Ah, of course.
There is no escape.
Boom. Boom.
And there's Itch's everyday wear. Alright, one more.
Okay, one more, but then you have to stop making me want a ferret, okay?
There's Itch, Halloween edition.
Okay, so if like the kid half of this lasts much after Justine's birthday party, I know seasonal costumes for Itch is going to be my next aspiration. I'm sorry, Scout, we're dressing up your ferret.
He's an incorrigible flirt and probably enjoys the attention.
And they like to sleep in little hammocks.
Hey, we had a little hammock for my albino rat when we were a kid.
Who'd have thought animals like to sleep in pouches?
He loved it.
Argentinian man buys, quote, toy poodle. Later learns that it was a ferret on steroids.
That's an impressive thing.
Impressive
Yeah.
mishap, certainly.
Now I'm curious of how big this ferret was. Oh my. That's quite large. That's the size of a house cat.
Good lord. That's a that's
That took longer than I wanted.
Oh, don't
Welcome
worry,
back.
welcome back.
I was keeping everyone entertained.
Beatboxing.
Adorable ferret pictures.
Ah, yes, two brats.
Everyone loves tube rats. Or fur
Apparently they-
snakes.
Apparently they can. Jesus, there's a lot of ferret memes. Apparently they can be really nice if you keep them clean.
Problem is, they stink to high heaven.
Yes, that's part of the thing I said about keeping them clean.
It's even a challenge when you're actively keeping them clean, but you can get ones that are quite lucky and breed to be relatively hypoallergenic. And those ones don't stank.
Anyway,
What does it say in this little book thingy?
What does it say about the number of the beast?
you know, at the time, I was gonna make a joke about how it was just a typo on the front. It's actually just a booklet about black music in town,
Ha.
black beats of Oak Hill. But the joke
So-
doesn't work so long after putting that in.
It also doesn't work since there's only like 2 black people in existence in this town.
There's a fair few black people. But no, it goes on about a black wolf-like beast that used to roam the streets of Oak Hill in the 70s.
Oh, so it's a doggy.
A jive doggy.
How it would drag unlucky souls into the depths of hell.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a good dog.
No.
But I'm confused. This has to be a lie because all good dogs are good dogs.
But, like, doggies and wolves aren't the same?
I mean, guess.
The pamphlet describes it purely as a beast. So the
Okay.
appearance is wolf-like, but they never call it a wolf.
Well, 10-year-old Yvonne is going to assume it's a wolf and therefore a dog. So
The pamphlet is definitely like handmade. It's handwritten. No typewriter.
Does it, like, say anything about who wrote it?
It has initials on the last page. JT.
I have no idea who that'd be.
What's Justine's surname out of interest?
Let's see. What's a good Turner? Steve Turner. Justina Turner. Oh God, no. Now we can't do that. Now we can't. She would be tormented relentlessly at school.
Is there a reference that I should know about?
Tina Turner.
I got nothing.
Google Tina Turner.
I probably know who.
Most well known for her appearance in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Look, I probably know. I probably know who it is. I just can't connect the name to the person.
Black singer.
Yeah.
Oh, her. Okay, yeah, I know who she is.
So, anybody gonna make a social roll to see whose name this is? Or
Is that a thing we... Well, I was, like, asking about Justine's surname because of a joke, I guess.
Let's see. Let's see what her last name is. Tyson.
Her father's not Mike, is it?
No. Her father, who you've only met, in passing,
Bill.
is Henry.
JT, just like you, Justine. Did you, like, do this as a prank?
No? It's not my handwriting.
Well, do you recognize the handwriting?
I don't know.
Hmm.
You need like a forensic sociologist, a hand radiologist.
I've never met one of those hand radiologists, but I always see them in the crime stories.
My dad knows them. He calls them nerds.
Hmm. Isn't that what the bullies call us sometimes?
Yeah, but it's weird. He says it, but in a nice way. It's weird.
That is weird. Well, I don't know what to make of this JT fella, but I've never heard or seen anything like this black beast he's talking about. But then again, I guess no one's seen or heard anything about a ghost train or invisible gun. I wonder if it's like that.
Could I? Ooh. Could we ask the librarian? Was there anyone who came through the library with the initials JT?
I mean, I don't know. She's awfully sore about that projector still. I even tried to bribe her with her favorite food, and she just stared at me, and I had to go away because I was afraid of being glared at even more.
Yeah, no one likes to be glared at, I guess.
She gave me the same look my mama gives whenever I make a mess and she about to whoop me.
Okay, completely off topic. According to Wolf in the Inferno, washing a ferret is typically a bad thing, or overwashing them is typically a bad thing.
Overdoing anything is typically a bad thing. That's why it's over.
Now, let me see. So, are we gonna after we're gonna go through with asking the library? It would be time for Jesse's charm to come in play.
Jesse's charm.
Is it Jesse the pretty boy?
Jesse's charm has got it going on.
Yeah, Jesse is uncannily striking looks with 2 dots.
Everybody's got to have pretty merit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, striking itself doesn't always tend to mean pretty, I guess. It's something is very standout about them, but it is the most common way to handle it.
It's explicitly a good thing about your appearance, though.
Correct, yeah.
Its only downside is that people tend to remember you more, which can be a good or bad thing.
I kind of like it as a negative.
I kind of hate it because it means we're in the Telltale game.
If you want a negative look at striking looks, Forrest Whitaker.
Okay, I got it.
He's very memorable.
I have no idea.
Not in a black actor with the stank eye.
Oh,
I love that's how you describe it.
But like, since it's a bonus to your talky nicey skills,
Right?
Like stuff like that. While they would be that would be like a different merit, I think.
you're not allowed to use your prettiness and try to claim it as a curse.
Why not?
You can't have it all, damn it.
But so many splits do that.
It is. I was going to say, like, that's the most World of Darkness it gets, I'm afraid.
Well, the point is, if we want to talk to the library about who went through, it would be a good time for Jesse to lay on the thick.
Okay.
How thick?
Peanut butter thick. Double chunky.
Thick with 2 C's.
No, that's not a thing yet.
Yeah, we can't do that yet.
Okay, we can't do meme time travel yet.
I mean, we already have a hashtag butt spider hashtags.
It's true.
But that's the one exception.
Yeah. Okay. I will attempt to charm this lady and chat her up a little bit. So we're off
Would you
to
like me to assist?
Nah, I think it might actually be one of the very few things Jesse is self-conscious about and is gonna go, he confident, like, yeah, I can handle it, it's fine. And I don't really have the voice for long, speaky things, so, but I take it is presence persuasion.
Persuasion isn't a skill for kids.
I thought it was socialize that wasn't a skill for kids.
No,
So
we have
does-
socialize. We don't have persuasion.
Innocence was weird, man.
Whatever. Then I will either expression or socialize that. They're identical. I'm gonna go with socialize.
Schmoozer then?
Yeah, I'm gonna schmooze. And I will hold this first, but I might end up adding some willpower to it. Is this roll contested at all?
No.
Okay, then I will make do with that.
Alright, so you're trying to schmoozer to tell you if anybody with the initials JT?
Yeah, if they're, anyone maybe a little bit, I'd imagine they'd be a bit eccentric looking. I won't rule out their gender either way.
Well, of course, the librarian cannot reveal confidential information. But she doesn't call anybody. JT coming in?
Sorry, did you say does or doesn't?
Doesn't.
Okay. I'll pout a little bit.
The one I pasted is second edition.
Yep. That's the flavor of
You're
first
not
innocence.
allowed to be a strikingly ugly kid.
Unless it's the kind of ugly that people fall in love with. Oh, you're an animal.
Okay.
You are allowed to be a strikingly ugly adult.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yo, I have not gonna lie, I've seen some fucking ugly kids.
Oh, yeah, we all have.
I've seen a kid that straight up looks like a pug. It's not even that's not normal. That must be him breathing.
Yeah. Okay.
Was he a sandwich? Was he inbred?
Come on, that was pretty weak.
That's bad.
I admit.
You know what we do to people with jokes like that?
Laugh at them.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Ha ha ha. Good job. Ha ha.
So nobody with the initials JT. I know, like, out of towners either. No one particularly weird.
I suppose we should just leave it alone for now. After all, we were supposed to be finding information out about the ghost train.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense the library wouldn't have anything on it. After all, we couldn't even figure out anything from about the ghost gun.
It will say in the pamphlet that the Black Beast of Oak Hill is supposed to be weak to ancestral silver. Heirloom silver.
Yeah, ancestral. What's that word say?
Ancestral. It means something from like your parents or grandparents or their great grandparents.
Wonder why they'd be weak to that.
I don't think I have any of that.
I don't know, maybe it's like that's kind of like the It's kind of like that one dude that it's on the one. It's kind of like that one dude that's on one of my Big Brother's posters. It's like a big wolf guy. It's like a guy, but it's like a wolf at the same time.
You mean a werewolf?
Yeah,
You mean
that's.
a furry?
You
What's-
mean Teen Wolf?
What's a furry?
Is Teen Wolf out yet?
Oh, dude, I remember Teen Wolf. I love that show.
That was not a show back in this day. That was a movie.
Movie.
Oh no, there was a Teen Wolf show.
No, as in
Not
there
96.
isn't in this generation currently.
Also, furries weren't that well known back in the 90s.
Dude, furries were Doug Winger. Don't even go there.
Yeah, but they fucking weren't internet. A random 10-year-old wouldn't know unless they were one. They got into that shit real early.
I mean, everyone thought Maid Marian was cute.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah,
they didn't know what to do with those feelings yet.
this is true. Yeah, none of us are aware what that means.
Yeah, everyone like made Marion and like Gadget Hack Wrench.
It was back.
And
It was
Lola
simpler
Bunny.
time. It was. I won't say more innocent times, but they were simpler times.
Yo, when did Space Jam come out?
I don't think for a few more years.
I don't know when
But-
did Michael Jordan's career die?
Space
Yes.
Jam was
November
November.
'96.
Yeah, so we got like 2 years.
You guys are probably like looking forward to that
got,
movie.
like,
Like,
like
I can't wait
fo-
till
4
that movie
months.
comes out. It's gonna be so great.
Yep.
That's gonna be the best movie of all time.
Hey man, everybody was
hey,
convinced
it
it
is
was
the
for a
best
while.
movie of all time.
Pretty cool
Yeah,
movie.
the thing is, like, you're not necessarily wrong.
Anyways,
See, I
back
don't
to
know why it's got a 38% on Rotten Tomatoes, but 93% of Google users know what they're talking about.
Fuck yeah.
back,
It is objectively not a good movie,
but nobody cares because
but it's a fun ride.
I will safely say, as a media and production student, that movie is 100% acceptable from a construction standpoint, but Rotten Tomatoes is full of a bunch of stuck-up shit beasts.
either way, I think all that there is left to do is go back to Fort Butt Spider. So research has failed us. Oh wait, it's still Thursday. We can't.
Yeah, and it's the
Yeah.
evening again because we spent extra time for more dice.
You
Yes.
know, sorry to keep the rails, deed.
How dare you?
But I looked up Doug Winger.
You didn't know about him?
No, I did. I just never looked him up. I had no idea he was born in '53,
Yeah,
and I had no idea he looked like that.
Oh yeah, he was not an attractive person.
hey,
But he would have been, working. The picture shown is him in '97.
Bless you.
shit. Oh, sorry.
So
But I hope you guys aren't getting into the Doug Winger shit.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that
At
DCL
10
never-
years old.
DCL never had a chance 2 years later. I found his shit when I was 12. All right.
very
Yeah,
enlightening.
probably 14 or something.
If you ever wondered why, that is a reason. But yeah, fucking cute little black girl here would not know what a furry is at 10 in the 90s.
True. It's true.
But continuing on, I guess at this point we're all going back home because it's getting late.
Okay.
Yep, sounds about right.
Mhm.
And that means Friday cometh.
Oh, Can I ask my parents, how How expensive is silver?
Pretty expensive. Why?
Because reasons.
Okay.
Yeah, we might have found a werewolf.
Ah, you're gonna shoot him with the. He'll pull up like finger guns.
Those silver bullets.
With the gun you found the other day. It gives you a wink.
No, because I can't use it. He pulls out a slingshot. I'll use this.
Much better. Don't put your eye out though.
Have I ever?
Well, you have 2 chances.
Now I know what happened to Rose.
She got her eye torn out by a god of death.
Big cheese.
Sure.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Okay. So, Friday rolls around, and it's time for the big math test.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, everyone at school. So, CJ, you're good.
Okay, hand.
You need to roll me an intelligence study.
Oh boy.
Which button is study again?
Academics.
That -3.
Have you done any studying beforehand?
Yes, I have.
You didn't do it in game.
Not in game, no.
If you'd spent some time at the library studying, I'd have given you a bonus.
Yes!
I only get the 1 dice, even if I use willpower, I can't make it good.
I mean, 1 die is better than a chance die.
Is it?
Yes. You can
an
succeed on
extra
3
20%.
results.
Yeah.
And you don't automatically get a
Dramatic failure
if
when
you
it
get
goes
a
wrong.
1.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
I'll spend a willpower so I can roll 1 dice.
Can I use my eidetic memory here?
Fuck me.
I'll give you an extra +2. Right.
Yeah. Sure. And I have my specialization in tests, so...
Yay. Pro.
I almost want to spend a willpower just for the lulz. You know what?
Go for it.
For the lulz.
Yeah. 6 successes. Still 6.
Yeah.
You have the chance.
So dramatic success, like exceptional success on that math test. Yay.
Ooh. Maybe your parents will actually notice.
You rolled so well, they love you now.
Maybe your dads would actually notice.
Parents, I said.
I heard dads.
I mean, one of them just secrets away their dick.
So, everyone passes. Laura gets an A+, 100%.
Wait, does Yvonne pass? He got 0, sadly.
Except for Yvonne, yes.
Damn, you had to rat me out.
I was gonna get down to you anyway, so you were screwed either way. You get a 60.
tried.
The teacher talks to you afterwards and says that they really want you to apply yourself because you're a smart kid. You just need to.
Generic teacher lines.
You just need to put that forward. Do your best. Put in some effort, etc., etc.
If you apply yourself and put in a lot of effort, one day you could be smart enough to be a gas station attendant.
290s.
Justine also fails.
No.
Uh-oh.
Nah.
Justine, spin willpower. Oh!
She barely passes.
Good enough to keep from being beaten.
Hey, 74 is still a pass.
Alright, so I failed my math test.
You aren't allowed sweets for a week.
But I love sweets.
But have you earned them?
Ugh.
Honey, your math skills say that you haven't earned them.
No.
Not gonna head it.
I'm trying to figure out how Yvonne's mom would.
I'm sorry, DCL, but when
she seems like a really nice mom.
She's really nice. Don't give me another fucking evil black mom, right?
No.
DCL, I hate to say it, but when I was doing your mom, I put my hand
Whoa.
on my hip and my head started bobbing.
Damn it! Damn it, the both of you. Fucking. Moving on. I'm done.
I'm sorry, I just had to
Moving
tell you
on.
Fair.
Love you, DCL.
Moving on. Well, math tests are failed, but you know what? It's the weekend now. So that means it is time.
To duel.
It's Friday. It is time. It is time for Goonie Adventures in the Forest.
All right, Goonie Adventures in the Forest.
Before we actually go out, I think it would have been a little crazy for us to bring up sleeping bags and stuff to school with us.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some of you guys did. I didn't, so I'm gonna need to head back home, pick that up, and possibly do something else sneaky.
Sure. So sneaky.
I would like to see. I'm gonna be getting stuff ready for a camp out. I got a sleeping bag. I got like a sleeping bag or two. I got an electric lantern. I can probably get a cooler.
All right, and what are you guys telling your parents?
Hey, do you mind if I camp? Do you mind if I camp? Hey, is it cool if I camp out in the woods with my friends?
No.
Please?
Not unless there's a parent present.
I mean, I think someone's parent's supposed to be present.
Who's parent? I want to call them.
Mama Ray.
Yeah, it's always Mama Ray. She's got to be everyone's backup.
I think Yvonne's mom, or I think, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna call her to make sure. I don't want you guys, getting hurt out in the woods. So, Yvonne, what do you tell your mom?
Well, I'm
if
gonna tell.
anything.
Well, of course I tell my mom because I'm a good boy who's honest. And you're like, because if anything, I probably already told her about Fort Spider Butt.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's Friday, and me and the guys are going out to Fort Spider Butt. I'm packing extra stacks to make sure nobody gets hungry, and it's gonna be a great time.
Okay, let's see. Roll me.
You're gonna make it a roll. Gotta make it a roll.
Yep.
Had to make it a fucking roll.
I said 3d10.
Oh. Roll 2 more d10 then.
Okay, you got a success in there. So when your mom gets the call from Eddie's parents, she gets kind of an interested look on her face. Oh yeah, camping out in the woods, right. Oh, he said I was going to be there. Well, that's right. I am going to be there. She will look pointedly at Yvonne.
Yvonne will look confused.
Right, of course. We need parental supervision. Yeah. Okay. You guys take care. She hangs up.
What's happening?
Well, Yvonne, the Whitmores seem convinced that I am the parental supervision.
I don't remember when we talked about that, but I forget a lot of things, and it's always fun to have you around, Mama.
This little bastard playing the cutie card. Who does he fucking think he is?
I'll play my hustle, motherfucker.
So here's the deal.
Yvonne nods.
You're responsible enough to take care of yourself. You also need to be responsible enough to take care of everybody else.
Oh, don't worry, Mama. I'm always making sure to look out for all my friends. Because like you said, ain't nothing more valuable in this world than friends or family.
You know what responsibility also means?
Then I make sure to do things even if I don't want to do them, because they're the right thing to do.
Passing your math test.
Sweat.
Shit.
Dunked.
If you're gonna go hanging out with your kids for the weekend, or with your friends for the weekend,
Jesus, I hope he doesn't have kids yet.
Give him a couple more years.
never know. Kids are starting much earlier
Oh my god.
these days. It's usually down south, though.
Dude, yeah. I'm gonna need to do what?
You're gonna need to study. I want to see your nose in a book, and not just the Bible. I want to see your nose in that book.
It's not like I want to do bad in school or nothing. It's just sometimes I look at the numbers and they don't come to my head just right.
That's because you got the devil inside of you.
Nah, that's evil, Black Mom.
Go out into the woods. When you're out in the woods, you get me a Switch.
That's
the
evil
devil out of
arcade, Black Mom. Third, please.
You make sure it's a good Switch too. Don't you go bring me back some natty old Switch.
Third, please.
And if you meet a one-eyed, one-legged man back there, you do not talk to him.
You study while you're out there. You get the others to study with you.
All right. I'll make sure to
When
make
you
it a.
come back, I am going to test you myself.
Oh, all right, Mama. I'll
You
make sure to
need to-
study the book.
You'd be the first kid in our family to go to college, and I'm going to see you go to college.
Wait a second, getting too real again.
Oh, I mean,
Um, Unfortunately, this is just the story.
Oh.
The fucking you're gonna be the first one to go to college.
I don't know. Does a mage tower technically count as college?
no. It's not how mage towers work.
I know, but
Either way, Yvonne will sadly nod his head. He'll make sure to pack a math book.
Our mage tower is a 1E thing.
If anything, this will be a great chance. Lalu and CJ are real smart. I can ask them for help. So yeah, I'll pack the math book and take my punishment for the fact that Mama Ray remembered the golden rule, which is no snitching.
It's true. She didn't raise no fucking snitch. She ain't no fucking snitch.
She knows.
isn't that? You know what? I'm not even gonna say that.
Yeah, probably for the best.
But yes, math book in hand, snacks in the back. Continuing on.
And guard the watchtower.
All along the
Mage's
watchtower. So, who's playing the Joker and who's playing the thief?
Who's playing the Joker? Who's playing the thief? Won't you wait and watch me thief?
Who?
What?
I don't know.
I was
Everybody knows
your
quoting
rhyme.
I was quoting a song.
The tower is the best tarot card.
No, it's the
Not
worst.
Sa-
You always
not
want to get
Sawarudu.
the tower.
No, the tower's the one card that means death.
No, doesn't the tower mean like destruction in all its
Destruction.
forms?
Destruction in all forms.
Death means
Even death
change.
doesn't mean death. Yeah. You get the tower. Something's going wrong.
Everybody loves the tower.
Alright. So, any other preparations you guys do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, what do you
So, like, of course, gonna show off that, I got an actual 100% on the test and probably be dismissed without anything again.
That's good, dear.
It's like the best
I'm
in
sure
the
you do better
whole
next time.
class.
You may have done it perfectly, but perfectly is not enough.
My God, are your parents Asian?
No, they just don't give a fuck.
They just, at one point read a manual that said, to be a good family, you must have at least one child. And then they got a child, and they were saying generic stuff. Because...
Pat.
And, I guess, like, while they're talking about stocks and bonds and cooking and like, actually, like, getting dinner and stuff ready and, being boring adults with no actual good interests outside of their work, or at least none they talk to Laura about. I'm gonna try to, skulk into their bedroom and open up the jewelry box and, like, take the oldest looking silver thing there is.
Okay.
We're all worried. Everybody but Yvonne is worried about the beast.
Meanwhile,
Let's have you roll. Wits and stealth or larceny.
I feel like they
both at 1 for me, so
And they are not very observant parents. So +3 bonus.
sure.
Okay. Let's see, what would be a good silver plate?
In the jewelry box?
Oh, in the jewelry box. Yeah, big silver necklace. We'll go with
Alright.
the dangling silver crest thing. Looks like from a different age.
No idea if it's actually like ancestral, but it's old, so let's go with that.
Okay.
Is it possible that I could go to like a store before we go to the Fort Butt Spider?
Yeah, you can go wherever you want.
Okay.
Where would you like to go?
I'm going to Party City. And I'm gonna get some streamers and poppers. And I don't know, some glitter or something.
Okay,
And
getting a bunch of party supplies.
also, like a little case of those barrel drinks. Y'all remember those?
I do.
Oh,
Nope.
they lacerated your lips, but they were amazing.
yeah.
Huh.
That's pure nostalgia.
Ah, yes, the classic jar of mayonnaise.
Everyone remembers chucking their first jar of mayonnaise.
Did you say chucking
Really?
or
Okay.
chugging?
Chugging.
Hmm.
Or chucking.
The two happen very quickly, one after the other.
Chug and chuck. Don't chug. No, don't chuck and chug.
No, bad
That
move.
doesn't work out well.
The purple ones were always my favorite. They were the grape. Though Yvonne's probably gonna want the grape.
-1 racist. Well, +1 racist.
I feel like we should try and.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's
was
enough
that?
of those. That was enough of those jokes. That one was even left a bad taste in my mouth.
Like grape.
No, it most certainly wasn't grape.
Hold on a second. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Sure thing.
I'm sorry, DCL. That was supposed to
should
be
be.
funny. I'm sorry. It sounded funnier in my head. Now I just feel terrible.
I spit on you. Spit, I say.
Kinky?
God damn it.
Oh my.
Shut up, George K.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh my.
I just felt we needed, like, complete irreverence for a sec.
Yeah, we needed that little bit of lividity to get out of that little funk there. So, I'm not going to ask you about your splat or anything, but you are going to try to make Yvonne just the biggest, blackest man. Or are you thinking something different?
He grows up. It turns out he never gets any taller, and he's got this small. His giant thing changes to small.
So, he just turns into Salvador from Borderlands 2? Just like 4 feet tall, but he's just like 3 feet wide. My dog is upset because the cat won't come out to play.
Oh.
But the dog is also incredibly stupid because the last time the dog stuck her face in the cat's hidey hole, she got clawed in the nose for her trouble. She's not a bright creature. Oh god, she got her head stuck under the bed. You know, I'm not gonna help her this time. It's the second time today.
You have to at some point.
She'll work her way out. Probably. And there she goes. She's fine.
Okay.
She's Daijobu.
Oh, that's pathetic. She's whining and crying at the cat to come out.
Okay. I just had to take Cripple Dog out. Poor old Cripple Dog.
Adorable crippled dog. No, he or she loves you best.
She.
Ah,
Musby.
my heart. But yes.
Oh, I was just telling them how stupid my dog is.
The poor bitch. But yes, Fort Butts.
Yes.
I'll get us to this fort before the day is out.
Okay,
Remy,
yeah.
what are you doing with all your party supplies?
I am sticking.
You don't that.
That is my mother telling my dog to leave Jojo the cat alone.
Jojo's got some posing to do.
I got my party supplies. I am sticking them in my bag, and after I got a bunch of other party some what?
Hmm?
And I got a bunch of other stuff, and yeah, I guess after I do my shopping, grab some snacks, couple of those little barrel drinks, some party streamers, glitter, plates.
Okay. So what you doing with all this stuff?
It is in my bag. It is in my bag, safe from view. And is there anything else I need to get? Also, I have a flashlight.
A little young for that, but okay.
Flashlight.
Ah. Sure it is. Wink.
What is wrong with you people?
Yeah, we're supposed to be innocent. Supposed to be innocent.
This is innocence lost.
Well, I'll bring the food. He's bringing the actual camping supplies. Lalu is bringing the silver. Jesse, as always, has a gun.
CJ's gonna ask his mom if they have any antique silverware.
Maybe put Maz down there later.
Like literal silverware, like forks and knives.
I'm sorry, I had to duck away again.
Alright.
The dog chased the cat into my room, and I had to escort both of them out.
Okay.
But yes, party supplies, streamers, drinks, flashlight.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
It's all in my bag. I guess meet up with everyone else.
Yeah, we got it. CJ was
Oh, my mistake.
antiques. Yeah, they probably got some.
May I take some of it camping?
Why?
Because it's like cool. It's old.
We don't even use silverware, eating. Why would you take it camping? You could lose it.
No, I won't. You know how good my memory is.
Memory doesn't help when falls out of your backpack.
My backpack doesn't have holes in it. Holes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That is going to be a big no.
Uh-huh.
You want some
Okay.
plasticware?
Yes,
Sure.
pets. Yes, pets. That is pretty much Sadie versus JoJo.
And you said you're going camping?
Yeah. Just for one night.
Who all with?
All my friends. Ivan's mom is going to be there. Jesse. Lalu. Eddie. I think Justine is coming.
Okay. I don't want you hanging out with all them black kids.
All of them 2 blacks.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You're the homeschooled one, so I mean, your parent, your mom lets you act pretty independently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like 8 and you're going to the library by yourself and shit like that.
And also taking gun classes.
Yeah. As long as you remember, your training. Remember your training, kid. Be fine with that. Be easy.
CQC.
No. Okay. She will give you some plasticware. Take along with you.
Alright.
Alright.
DJ will also take a baseball bat.
Okay. So that's CJ, Lalu, and Eddie.
Louisville
Jesse,
Slugger.
what are your preparations for
Sorry, mate.
going, what are your preparations for going camping / sleepover / slumber party?
Well, I'm going to get comfy stuff and an extra blanket for each. Those the carrying canteen things you can get, like you carry them just like underneath an arm with hot chocolate in it, because obviously. And waiting in the garage for me to grab it is a duffel bag, and that has some electronic stuff, like just wires and bits and bobs that I was planning to jury rig later, and my BB gun. And the gun.
Gun.
A Gundam?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody likes Gundam.
Hey, I like Gundam.
Yeah. And Dad would be home now that it's the weekend.
Okay.
So I will ask him for permission to go for a slumber party. I mean, sleepover.
At whose house?
Yvonne's. And then I will tell him where Yvonne's house is. Like literally down the street.
Yeah, I like Mrs. Ray.
Yeah, she's really nice.
It's nice people.
They're good people.
All right. Well, be home tomorrow.
Sure. What time?
Afternoon.
Okay. Yeah. And I'll give him a big old hug. And then, yeah, head out.
Team Butt Spider finally can assemble.
All right. And Yvonne, did you have an 8 prep?
Snacks and food. I'm actually making sure to bring food if that comes up to as a point of contention.
Okay.
I doubt that ever would.
Your mom did make the mac and cheese, even though you failed your math test.
I hug my mother for she is best mom.
No.
Well, remember, learn your fractions.
And I will head out.
Take your math book.
He packed that. Just remember, when you're learning your fractions, there's a fine line between a numerator and a denominator. I mean, at least somebody got it. Good.
I knew you were doing
Some of us were a little too busy groaning in pain.
I muted myself because I didn't want to give you the satisfaction. We all meet up. Let's just
Yes.
all finally.
All meet up at Fort Butt Spider, where Justine's already hanging out.
Yep. Ooh.
When you get up there, you see she's already got a sleeping bag unfurled. And there's a little electric lantern hanging from the ceiling. And the place, it looks sort of worn in already. Sleeping bag.
Oh, you got here early.
Yep.
Hey, Justine. Question.
Are you?
Yeah. What's up?
Is it possible that you could like go to the corner and close your eyes for like 5 minutes?
Is there the equivalent of a perception check?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, God?
Yeah, at least I think so.
Yeah. Wits empathy to work out how many nights Justine has actually been sleeping here, hiding from her dad?
We're kids. We don't have that intuition.
Some kids do.
I mean, not unless you were an abused kid yourself, not a 10.
In relation to Justine, that's a wits empathy. If you're trying to perception what Eddie's doing, probably wits composure.
That's not what I'm doing.
You're fairly certain she's already slept here overnight.
2 out of 2.
Well, either way, I brought you some snacks, Justine.
But she will go into the corner and close her eyes then.
I'll give her some snacks so that she's not bored in the corner.
All right. So she's in the corner and she has her eyes closed.
Yep.
I can start pulling some party stuff out of my bag.
Her birthday isn't for a little while longer, though, is it?
I thought we were doing it here.
Yeah, but not. Yeah.
We determined her birthday is at some nebulous point in the future. Laura hasn't even gotten the cake together yet.
Yeah, it's
Crap.
That's what I was like. What are you? That's what I was like. What are you doing with these party supplies?
Wait, hold on. Remix. I can put up the streamers just to make this place this is our place now. This is awesome. And make it look awesome.
Oh yeah, good idea.
You should have the Ferret put some of them up so that they're itch streamers. My pun game is strong tonight.
Are you sure you haven't fathered any children lately? Because this pun game is too powerful.
You know, if it's lately, it would have to be a miracle.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna be putting up some streamers, make the place look awesome.
She scratches her head and is kind of clearly embarrassed. Thursday night?
I snack her harder.
So, he gets really loud at night sometimes. So I just kind of snuck out with with my bed here.
Why didn't you come over to Mama Ray's? You know she always has a bed for you.
I didn't want to bug you, and this is just a nice, place. It's not far from home, and it's, all ours.
Well, I suppose that's true, but that means you need to still get to eating. Mama Ray says you're not allowed to skip any meals. I'm glad I brought extra food just to make sure everybody was eating well.
That's fine. So, just a nice place, come away from everything, I know I can come to your guys' house and all that.
This is why she's the first to die.
Can we not, DCL?
Hush.
Anyway, since you guys already figured that out, you guys know I saw it again yesterday.
You mean the ghost train?
Well, the lights.
Head tilt. You saw the lights of the ghost train?
Well, light, in the distance. I heard the train though, and chugga chugga, choo choo, and all that.
My parents said that there's never been a train that way in town.
Do you know, like, when you saw it, Justin?
When the sun went down.
Suppose we should all be waiting around then. Maybe the train will be back.
But, creepiest part, I'm pretty sure, like, a few hours later, I heard it stop.
What do you mean?
Like, when a train comes to a stop, it goes.
That's weird.
I didn't see any lights then, though. I heard it traveling when the sun went down, and then hours later, it woke me up. I remember it. It woke me up. I heard it stop. Like, in between, there's nothing. It was just quiet.
That doesn't make any sense.
Ghost Train doesn't make any sense. A gun people can't see doesn't make any sense.
I think that it is all interesting.
If I thought about it, I could maybe ask.
No asking
The only
parents and
per- the-
stuff again.
No, not my parents, but my granddad. He tells me all sorts of legends and stuff. Maybe he knows something.
Huh. I haven't spoken to my granddad in a year and a half, I think.
I don't even think I have a granddad.
Yeah.
Everyone has a granddad. It's your dad's dad. Or your mom's dad.
Itch will immediately, with his supreme senses, realise that a sore subject is being currently stomped on and climb into Justine's lap.
She will pet Itch.
Yes, he makes pleased
And she'll
noises.
look around and what's with all the streamers?
Oh, that is because. And Eddie gets up and puts his hands wide. Welcome to your first official night where everyone is within Fort Butt Spider.
Ooh.
No, you guys' first official night.
With the whole group. I suppose it's official.
Yeah, it's official, and I wanted to make it special. And I even got plates, because apparently he has some mac and cheese, and he pulls them out of it, and he pulls them out of his bag. I got drinks.
Yep, I will pull out the carry canteen with hot chocolate in it still. And this
Why
while
do
it's still hot.
Why do these plates have happy birthday on them?
Because they were on sale.
Makes sense.
Oh, okay.
They're being sold. It was like this whole giant pack for like $2. It was great.
Must be like when you get Christmas stuff on sale after Christmas. Must be
Yeah.
right after somebody's birthday.
Makes sense. Sorta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will prop my BB gun up in the corner and place the gun down beside it.
And like, just in case there's a weird, like, evil wolf thing, I got this. No. Pull out the necklace. Like,
Wow.
it's old and stuff, and I don't think my mum ever wears it, so she won't mind that I'm borrowing it.
Evil wolf. Oh, you're still worried about that dark beast, aren't you?
Its name is Parl.
And some of the kids did mention it, Biggie.
Well, you don't gotta worry about that, cause Mama Red said I'm responsible for everybody. That means I gotta be the one to look out. So when we see that big wolf, I'm gonna go up to it, I'm gonna pet it, and I'm gonna make sure it knows that it dragging off people to hell is wrong, and it should stop doing that.
But what if it drags you off?
Why? It just probably needs some snacks. Everything's better with snacks.
But what if you're the snack? You should be careful, like, not just walking right into danger there.
Well, even if it is really a bad dog, I'm still responsible for everybody. So that means I gotta, right?
We're all responsible for everyone. Don't worry. And can I have a look at that? There's no point in the necklace.
Sure.
Yeah. Don't exactly have appraise or anything crazy like that. But if I try to bend it a little, is there like the creaky sound of fake metal to it? If this is real silver, I bet we could, turn it into something
Pawn it.
sharp. Or pawn it for money, but that seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, like, I don't mind, like, taking it for a few days, but I don't want to do something like that forever.
So you're saying I can't make it sharp and stabby?
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
No.
What would be the investigation? Probably. Intelligence investigation.
Same dice as my int.
Okay, you're pretty sure it's real silver.
Yeah, looks real to me. Or feels real. Both. I see a lot of X's in there. Is that safe to click?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't know
very
why there's
pretty.
so many X's.
Okay. For now, I guess I'll put it down next to the guns.
So many X's because it's from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
All my exes live in Texas.
I hate that song.
Anyway. Yep. I'm gonna pour out some hot cocoa and unwrap
one out for
blankets
your
and stuff. Yep. And I'll pull out some ferret food for Itch.
Okay.
And yeah. Otherwise, have a lovely night.
Okay. You guys settle in. You guys have some food.
Also, I have an idea. Just in case the dark beast actually does come, how about we pull up the ladder so it can't come up?
Hmm,
Oh, that's a real smart idea, actually.
sure.
Can't, like, dogs and stuff climb trees?
Nah, I've never seen a dog.
Bears.
Yeah, I've never seen a dog climb a tree.
I mean, even if they could, it would be awkward to get into this doorway, like, straight away, whereas someone could just go up a ladder. That'd be bad.
Bears and cheetahs climb trees.
Well, let's hope this dark beast isn't a bear cheater, and everything will be fine.
I think dogs don't.
No. Silly.
What did a bear have to cheat at, though? Like, bears don't have to do quizzes.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
was
they can
trying
cheat.
to think of a cheetah pun.
They can cheat at the bare necessities.
That was a stretch, but I am impressed.
Yeah, it's stretchier than your ferret.
Itch will squeak curiously.
Oh god, it's just developing fourth wall awareness.
Well, no, Itch noticed that the word yaw and ferret was used, and so is now paying attention.
Okay, guys.
Caltrops and Vietnam pit traps. Yep, that's right. Secure the perimeter.
I have an idea. Let's play. Let's play who would win in a fight.
No.
Yeah, black bears. Okay.
Who would win in a fight always turns into an argument.
Weird
I
pig.
mean, the obvious answer is Batman.
It's true.
Yeah, I remember last time we worked out it was Batman, then Superman, then Aquaman. Because Aquaman can summon the big tentacle beardy dude, and he beats everyone else.
Yeah, basically. That, and if they want to fight Aquaman, they have to go down into his place.
And I'm pretty sure no one can swim that good.
Nope.
Batman just takes a submarine.
Yeah, Batman. That's why Batman's first. And Superman doesn't have to breathe if he
can't
doesn't
afford
want.
anything.
It's true.
And it's going underwater. You know, Superman doesn't get the sun, so it's all powerless.
Also true.
Wait, we're about to go into it again.
Yeah. We'll not and say we did. Yeah, and I'm gonna pull out my duffel bag full of random electro gizmos. Let's see here. I pull out my Game Boy and a box of batteries and a bunch of random little wires and little wire clips.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah.
How'd your parents afford all that cool stuff?
I don't think much of this cost money. I mean, the Game Boy was expensive when it was gotten, but the rest of this is just stuff.
Well, it was mostly the Game Boy I'm talking about. I only ever see those on the commercials.
Oh, this one's quite an odd one by now.
Is it? Shit, you're
I
right.
have
it's
a
like-
Game Boy at home.
This one's the classic brick.
Yeah, I never had a brick.
Oh,
Even that-
I had brick. It was great.
Even that's more than I ever-
Brick.
I found one once. There was this one kid who got really upset that I had it, so I just gave it to him because it made him feel better. Mamas never could afford one.
Fair enough. You can play it if you like. It's got fresh batteries.
Oh, I can't. Mama said I have to be responsible. That means I have to sit here and read this math book because I didn't do too well in my last math test.
Ah, you have to study.
Yeah. Them numbers are just so hard for me. Mama says that if I just keep at it, I'll be able to get it right.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. I can't remember things super good like the others, so I just am patient instead.
That patience thing you talked about. Maybe if I can't do the memorizing thing, I should do the patience thing. What's that all about?
It's by doing something over and over again until you do just know it. Instead, like, just looking at a thing and trying to remember it is hard when you want a super nerd.
That aren't you not supposed to do that though?
What do you mean, sorry?
Well, like when we take a quiz and we fail it, they don't let us do it again until we get it right. They just say we have to do the next one better.
Oh no, yeah. What you do is you do the stuff that'll be in the quizzes over and over again until you know them.
You're allowed to do that? That's not cheating?
Well, a quiz has to be about something that they were trying to teach us, right? Otherwise, it's totally pointless.
Huh.
So you just
Guess
practice the thing that they were trying to teach you a bunch on your own time, and then eventually you'll know it for a test.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Now, I'm gonna try to apply some patience to this math book.
Sure, just do the same bits over and over until you know them.
Sit and shake at the treehouse as he sits down. He'll bring out math book.
Yep, and I'm gonna start just working with these wires and making them all into one long thing.
Okay.
I am talking with
Talking with.
I'm sorry. I was distracted. I will be talking to Justine, try to cheer her up, make her laugh, and all that good stuff. And try to convince her to the way of the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's good, but Batman beats everybody.
I mean, Batman could only beat Spider-Man if he could catch him.
Did Rem cut out for anybody else?
A
Or
little
my
bit.
internet fucking up.
Batman could only beat Spider-Man if he could catch him.
Yeah, but he'd know where Spider-Man's going. He'd studied Spider-Man. Mostly my net. Yeah, okay. Wow, my net's being a piece of shit.
I don't know why everyone always thinks that Batman is the ultimate best superhero.
Because he is.
I'm telling you, the two best superheroes, well, the three best superheroes, are Spider-Man, The Flash, and Aquaman.
Aquaman's dumb.
No,
We've
he
had this
isn't.
conversation already. This is the fourth
Yeah.
time.
True. I didn't bring it back up.
Yeah, no, I blame Rem 100%.
I was just trying to cheer Justine up.
Yeah, but you did so by immediately starting a small
Glad to be cheered
argument.
up.
And yeah, all things considered, there is, sweets and food and hot chocolate and drinks and all sorts.
You eat, you drink, you have fun, you play Game Boy while you can. Because you, as we all know,
Yep, no backlight.
no backlight. So
Although we've got an electric lantern and some torches and stuff.
when the sun starts going down, it's getting increasingly harder to play it.
Yeah.
And when sun sets, you all see a bright light through the window.
Oh, no way.
Just like
Wow.
And
It's
hear
just like
a massive whistle in the distance.
it's just like an actual train, on schedule and everything.
But does it sound like a train?
Their whistle and
That sounds like a real train to me. Are we even sure it's a ghost train?
I don't know. Let's go see.
My parents said there are no trains back here, and there never was. That's weird.
They might be wrong. Let's go find out.
see, guys, I told you.
I mean, I believed you before.
But you didn't have proof before.
That's true. Yeah. If everyone else is willing, I'd like to, pick up a torch, grab BB gun, pocket revolver, give Yvonne the big silver thingy.
But
And
those in America land, a torch is a flashlight.
flashlight, sorry.
All right. We are armed, and we are dangerous 10-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
We go exploring.
We're about as threatening as a wet blanket, and sometimes that's all I need.
I would be actually horribly terrified of a 10-year-old holding a gun, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, holy shit, there's no concept that fills you with more dread. I would be more scared of a 10-year-old waving a gun around than someone who was older and intended to use it on me.
Nope.
10-year-old will kill you without meaning to.
Yeah. I'd like to think that if I'm gonna get shot to death, it's at least someone trying to prove a fucking point.
Well, would you rather die because somebody wanted to kill you, or die from an accident?
Depends on the circumstance. Because there are a lot of very embarrassing accidental ways to die. I don't like David Carradine myself.
Well, would you rather get murdered by somebody with a gun,
Oh.
or accidentally shot by somebody with a gun?
Oh no, absolutely murdered. Because I want people to have that kind of closure of knowing it happened because of someone's fault at least, rather than just a senseless, surprise death. Although I, for myself personally, would rather be caught off guard.
Oh. There you go.
But yes. Now we're going to go to the ghost train and find Scow, who was accidentally shot in the head.
Alright, so you guys are going to head off in the direction of the train.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we
Paul?
want to, go now, or should we wait until it, stops, like Justine said?
We can head towards it right now. If we wait too long or take too long, it might disappear. Or leave.
True.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a bunch of glow sticks, so if y'all want one, you can have one.
My hands are full and I've got a flashlight.
Wander into a rave. It's just one of the classic vampire raves that are in every movie.
Yep.
Suddenly,
The club and the start of
Yvonne
Blade.
turns into Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gave the black man our silver weapon, we're dead.
Hey, you got 2. Token effects not here.
Yeah.
True. So you guys head off in the direction of the train, the sound of the train and the light of the train. And we'll call it there for today. But
Okay.
I have a question for everybody first.
Sure.
Well, what could you really go for right now? What do you want right now?
Right now, for me, personally?
Right now, yeah.
I want a cheeseburger.
For your character.
Oh,
Oh.
my character. I guess it's still a cheeseburger.
God.
Okay. So, Yvonne,
God.
Lalu, what do you want right now?
Huh.
The love and affection of her parents.
I'm sure I want that as a general thing, but right now, this instant? I'm not sure.
Red vines or red laces, strawberry laces, whatever they're called.
Oh, I have those in my pocket. I always have those in my pocket.
Big candy cake.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, I want like a really big cake that'll make Justine super happy.
Okay. Eddie?
What would make me really happy right now?
Mm-hmm.
I think for Justine to be happy.
Oh, it's such an ephemeral.
Should be something material.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
material.
material thing?
A brand new
do you want
car.
right now?
Honestly,
Go on.
a new bike.
Yeah.
Huh?
The one,
CJ?
like, a cool one with a basket on the back to carry things.
Scotty?
This thing did not save your aspirations either.
I don't know if I silver dinnerware set.
You really want a silver dinnerware set? Okay. And Jesse.
A real version of his BB gun. Loaded with silver bullets. And his gun is an M1 carbine.
Okay. Okay.
That's a rather violent desire, but okay.
So now let's go with your aspiration. Yvonne, you had
You were cutting
this
out
is
a
your
lot there.
chance to prove yourself. That's not my fault.
Yeah. Just making sure you're aware.
What's happening?
I protect friends and suplex ghost train.
Yes. Suplex. Which you might have a chance to do. Working on that. It's not saving these things. Okay, now it's saved. Fucking hell.
This guy was playing an American 10 out of 10. Perfect simulation of the average Yank.
Lalo, you had organized Justine's birthday party. And it didn't save your second aspiration. What was that? Learn more about Ghost Train, or
Yeah, learn more about the ghost train. So, I do a thing where, all of my aspirations I write on the front page of my character sheet, like the description section. So,
good choice, good choice.
Mine will go in
was-
page 3 in its own drop-down box that I've added. The aspirations box.
I've been putting them on your tokens in the GM notes. For some reason, it wasn't saving them. Maybe because my internet's been shit today.
Possible. Yeah, I record mine on my sheet.
Eddie, you have
Yeah.
Be the Fastest Kid. I haven't been able to prove that yet. And you had a bunch of stuff for Justine's birthday party.
Yeah.
Get a good birthday party going.
But I thought.
It didn't save it from before, so I'm just.
She doesn't remember what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good stuff for a party for Justine.
Well, you got the stuff, but the party hasn't happened yet. So we'll put a plus in it.
Are we cutting it here?
Yes.
That's why we've been going through aspirations and saying, yeah, we'll pick it up next week or next session.
Such is life in the zone.
Okay.
Aspiration soon, fellow stalker.
Hmm.
CJ, what were your aspirations again?
It was don't get kidnapped by, or don't have people get kidnapped by a ghost train, and learn more about the supernatural stuff going on, the spooky stuff going on.
I mean, I'm gonna level with you. If a ghost train stops and then like a conductor steps out and invites us on, I'm probably getting on that ghost train. Just letting you know for those aspirations.
Hey, I mean, if we get on the train of our own free will, we
It's not
didn't
a
get
kidnap.
kidnapped.
You're right. That's true.
We're gonna have
That's
magical.
an abduction. It's not kidnapping.
We're gonna
Yes.
have a magical train adventures, guys. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
And then
like
when we come out the train the other side, we've all aged. And then we find our doppelgangers, who then, when we defeat in open combat, we become the splat that they were.
Oh God.
And Jesse.
Organize a slumber party, I mean a sleepover, and save my friends from danger.
All right, so we'll let you score the sleepover because it's happening right now.
Cha-ching.
1 beat or 2 beats? I can't remember how many you do.
1 beat.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys
No.
are kids right now, you know.
Yeah. And yeah, the reason Jesse really wants a proper monster fighting gun is because his other aspiration is to keep his friends safe from danger.
Yeah, and everybody will get 2 end of session beats.
Dope.
Ooh.
And yeah, we'll see what happens with the train next time on Innocence.
Ghost Adventures time.
Yeah, the ghost train.
Okay.
Alright, and if you're watching the VOD or you're watching in the stream, as usual, of course, I hope that you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and please do take care.
bye stream, bye YouTube.
Bye stream, bye YouTube.